Have you ever felt like someone was controlling your thoughts, making you do things without you even realizing it? What if I told you there's a way to understand and defend yourself from these hidden tactics? Sounds a bit scary, right? But that's exactly what Dark Psychology Secret by Daniel James Hollins teaches. Hey there! Welcome back to Book Summerix. Today, we're diving into Dark Psychology Secret by Daniel James Hollins. If you've ever wondered about the psychological tricks people use to manipulate or deceive others, then this summary is exactly what you need. Hollins gives us an essential guide on persuasion, emotional manipulation, and how to defend yourself from these hidden influences. So, whether you're trying to protect yourself from being manipulated or you're simply curious about the human mind, this book has got you covered. By the end of this summary, you'll be able to spot manipulation from a mile away. Let's get into it. Key lessons and insights. So, what exactly does Dark Psychology Secret cover? It's packed with powerful lessons on the darker side of human behavior and the techniques people use to control others. But don't worry, this isn't about making you more manipulative. It's about giving you the tools to defend yourself. Let's break it down. 1. The power of persuasion. Hollins starts with one of the most fundamental principles of dark psychology: persuasion. We all use persuasion in our everyday lives, whether it's convincing a friend to go to dinner or trying to sell a product. But the book explains how it can be twisted into something far more powerful and manipulative. Imagine being able to change someone's mind without them even knowing you did it. This is the art of persuasion at its peak. 2. Emotional manipulation. We've all been emotionally manipulated at some point, right? Maybe you've experienced someone using guilt to get what they want. Hollins explains how people use emotions to control others, whether it's guilt-tripping, playing the victim, or using fear to keep you under their thumb. It's a subtle but powerful way to control behavior without ever using force. 3. Deception and lying isn't just about telling falsehoods, it's about shaping reality. Hollins delves into the techniques of deception, showing how certain people are skilled at creating false narratives that benefit them. It's not always about what's said, but about how the truth is twisted and manipulated to suit someone's agenda. Learning how to recognize these signs can save you from being deceived. 4. Mind control and NLP. This section might sound like something out of a science fiction movie, but it's very real. Neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, and mind control techniques are tools that can be used to influence and manipulate thoughts and behaviors. Hollins breaks down how these methods work, like using specific language patterns and subtle cues to trigger reactions in others. 5. Hypnosis and mental conditioning. Hypnosis isn't just about swinging a pocket watch in front of someone's face. It's about creating a trance-like state where you're more suggestible. This is often used in advertising, politics, and media to plant ideas and influence decision-making. Hollins highlights how people can be conditioned to think and act in specific ways without even realizing it. 6. Defending yourself from manipulation. But it's not all doom and gloom. The most powerful part of this book is how Hollins teaches you to defend yourself. By recognizing manipulation tactics and understanding the psychology behind them, you can start to protect your mind from being controlled. He shares techniques on building mental resilience, reading body language, and even learning to recognize the subtle cues of manipulation. Personal opinion and analysis. So, what did I think of Dark Psychology Secret? Honestly, I found it both eye-opening and a little unsettling. The way Hollins explains emotional manipulation and mind control is both fascinating and a bit scary. What really stood out to me was how many everyday interactions are laced with these tactics, whether we're conscious of them or not. For example, when I read about emotional manipulation, I realized how often we let guilt or fear dictate our decisions, sometimes without even realizing it. The book doesn't just make you aware of these tactics, it gives you real strategies to fight back. I tried using some of the techniques Hollins suggested, like observing body language, to see if someone's trying to influence me, and it really helped me make smarter decisions. One thing I didn't completely agree with was the idea that everyone uses dark psychology to some extent. While it's true that some people are manipulative, I believe many people use these techniques unknowingly. It's important to remember that not everyone has malicious intent. All right, let's break it down into simple takeaways. Here are 2 to 3 actionable things you can start doing right now to defend yourself from manipulation. 1. Recognize emotional manipulation. Next time someone tries to guilt trip you or plays the victim, take a step back and ask yourself, is this emotional manipulation or is this person being genuine? 2. Understand body language. Learn to observe nonverbal cues. If someone is making you feel uneasy or pressured, their body language might be trying to tell you something. Third question. Reality. When someone tells you something that feels off or doesn't add up, don't just take it at face value. Ask questions, dig deeper, and trust your instincts. So, what do you think? Have you ever been emotionally manipulated or deceived? How did you deal with it? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this summary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more book summaries just like this one. And if you're curious about other books that explore human behavior and psychology, check out My Summary of Influence by Robert Cialdini. It's another must-read if you're interested in the art of persuasion. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.